What if I told you the best burger in America might be hiding in a tiny town you've never heard of? From secret sauces to roadside legends, we set out to track down the best drive-in restaurant in every single state. And honestly, some of these spots will blow your mind. This is Food Gear, your passport to the most iconic, nostalgic, and downright delicious drive-ins across the country. These aren't places with fancy menus or gourmet names. Instead, they serve up honest food, loyal locals, and timeless vibes, a celebration of old-school flavor done right. So buckle up, grab a napkin, and get ready for a coast-to-coast journey through America's drive-in heartland. Let's start in Alabama, where Ed's Drive-In is tucked away in the heart of Jackson. This is the kind of place where napkins are plentiful, the sweet tea never runs dry, and the regulars know each other's orders by heart. Since the 1960s, Ed's has been serving up juicy hamburgers and golden crinkle-cut fries, but it's their Big Ed burger, topped with a homemade secret sauce, that steals the show. The atmosphere is pure Southern comfort. No frills, just fresh, made-to-order food served with a smile. It's a step back in time, and the taste is every bit as memorable as the experience. Heading west to Oklahoma, Tim's Drive-In Oklahoma City is all about bold flavors and homegrown pride. Their famous hot hamburger is an open-faced burger smothered in rich, savory gravy, served alongside crispy curly fries and a tangy cherry limeade. It's comfort food at its finest, a local staple that captures the heart of Oklahoma's culinary tradition, filling, flavorful, and just a little decadent. Now, brace yourself for Alaska, where C&J's Drive-In in Fairbanks stands as a beacon of warmth in the midst of brutal winters. Locals brave sub-zero temperatures for a hot basket of burgers and onion rings, but the classic cheeseburger is the real draw, a thick beef patty, expertly grilled, and topped with fresh fixings. And don't skip the milkshakes, hand-spun and thick enough to stand your straw straight up. If you're lucky, you might even spot a moose wandering nearby. Yes, really. Back down to Oregon. Sugar Pine Drive-In Troutdale sits at the mouth of the Columbia River Gorge, redefining what a drive-in can be with elevated comfort food. Think smoked brisket sandwiches, creamy mac and cheese, and soft-serve cones dipped in house-made magic shell. The scenery is as satisfying as the food, a perfect Pacific Northwest experience, blending nostalgia with innovation and a dose of small-town charm. In the sun-baked Southwest, Arizona's RD's Drive-In in Page is a retro oasis just minutes from Lake Powell. With neon signs, checkerboard floors, and a menu full of classics, RD's is a blast from the past. The fry sauce is the stuff of local legend, and the Navajo tacos add a southwestern twist. If you're brave, try the spicy green chile cheeseburger. It'll make you sweat in the best way. Let's swing over to Pennsylvania, where Crab's Tropical Treat in Hanover brings a touch of the tropics to the Keystone State. Famous for stacked burgers, crispy fried pickles, and milkshakes in every color of the rainbow, Crab's is all about summer vibes. Neon lights, palm tree signs, and oldies music set the scene, making every visit feel like a retro vacation. In Arkansas, Gary's Sling Blade Drive-In Mountain View is a small-town gem inspired by the iconic film. Generous portions, low prices, and some of the friendliest service around are the hallmarks here. Don't miss the fried bologna sandwich, a southern classic with crispy edges and a whole lot of love. Pair it with their house-made lemonade, and you've got yourself a perfect southern treat. Up in Rhode Island, Evelyn's Drive-In Tiverton sits right on the waterfront, serving up legendary lobster rolls, whole belly clams, and crispy clam cakes. Grab a picnic table, watch the boats drift by, and dig into some of the ocean state's best seafood, all with a side of salty sea air. California's Sunflower Drive-In in Fair Oaks is doing something a little different. It's entirely vegetarian, and trust us, you won't miss the meat. Their nut burger, yes, nut, is a cult favorite, loaded with tahini sauce, sprouts, and all the fixings. It's crunchy, hearty, and absolutely satisfying. The outdoor seating under leafy trees makes this a California dream, and the carrot juice is unexpectedly refreshing. Over in South Carolina, Snow Cap Drive-In North Augusta has been serving up burgers, hot dogs, and banana splits since 1964. The retro signage and friendly service make every visit a trip back in time, while the food keeps generations coming back for more. Colorado's Vico's Charcoal Burger Drive-In in Glenwood Springs is all about doing things the old-school way. Burgers are seared over a real charcoal grill, infusing every bite with smoky flavor. Thick milkshakes and loaded chili cheese fries round out the menu, and the stunning Rockies backdrop makes every meal a scenic one. In South Dakota, Circle E Drive-In in Murdo keeps things simple and satisfying. Juicy burgers, malts, and their signature roast beef sandwich are favorites among locals and travelers alike. Connecticut's Sea Swirl in Mystic is where the sea meets the street food scene. Once a dairy bar, now a seafood drive-in, Sea Swirl serves up some of the best fried clams in New England, along with lobster rolls and soft-serve ice cream. It's a summertime staple for a reason. Tennessee's Jiffy Burger in Manchester has been a community staple since the 60s. The Jiffy Burger special comes loaded with slaw, pickles, and onions, and the hand-spun shakes are pure nostalgia in a cup. Delaware's The Dog House in Wilmington is a narrow, loud, and energetic institution. Foot-long hot dogs split and grilled, steak sandwiches, and the sizzling sounds from the open grill set the scene for a truly memorable meal. In Texas, Top-Notch Burgers in Austin is an icon. Charcoal grilled burgers, fried chicken, and crispy onion rings are served up car hop style, with a side of cinematic history as a dazed and confused filming location. Florida's Andy's Drive-In and Igloo in Winter Haven is a 2-in-1 vintage drive-in and old-school ice cream spot. Burgers are juicy and perfectly griddled, but the real draw is the ice cream, banana splits, soft-serve cones, and shakes that taste like pure summer. Utah's Philly's Car Hop Cafe in Spanish Fork is known for big portions and legendary fry sauce. Their Philly cheesesteaks give East Coast rivals a run for their money, all served up with a smile. Finally, Georgia's Varsity in Atlanta is the world's largest drive-in. Open since 1928, it serves thousands daily with chili dogs, onion rings, and frosted orange shakes. The chaos, nostalgia, and downtown views make it more than a meal. It's an experience. From coast to coast, these drive-ins are more than just places to eat. They're living, breathing pieces of Americana, each with its own story, flavor, and fiercely loyal following. So next time you hit the road, keep your eyes peeled. The best burger in America might just be hiding in a tiny town you've never heard of. And trust us, you're going to want a bite. Vermont's drive-in scene may be modest compared to other states, but what it lacks in quantity, it more than makes up for with a sense of nostalgia and community spirit. While Vermont doesn't have the abundance of classic drive-ins found elsewhere, there are still a few hidden treasures where locals and visitors alike can experience the charm of roadside dining and entertainment. One standout is the Sunset Drive-In Theater in Colchester. Nestled just outside Burlington, this family-owned establishment has been lighting up the night sky since the 1940s. With 4 screens and a season running from April through October, Sunset Drive-In invites you to roll down your windows, tune your radio to the movie's audio, and settle in for a double feature beneath the stars. There's something deeply comforting about the hum of anticipation as dusk settles, the flicker of headlights as cars line up, and the aroma of popcorn drifting through the air. Families pile into SUVs with blankets and snacks, couples cozy up in truck beds, and kids dart between lawn chairs and playgrounds before the opening credits roll. While the movie selection spans from blockbusters to family classics, it's the experience itself, a shared moment in time, enjoyed from the comfort of your own vehicle, that makes this spot truly special. For those seeking a unique twist, the Fairley Motel and Drive-In Theater offers a blend of retro lodging and entertainment. Imagine checking into a cozy motel room, then simply opening your window to watch the big screen from the comfort of your bed. This rare combination is a throwback to the golden age of American motoring, when families would travel cross-country and roadside motels and drive-ins lined the highways. At Fairley, guests can enjoy classics and current releases, all while wrapped in the quiet serenity of Vermont's countryside. On warm summer nights, the sound of movie dialogue mingles with the chorus of crickets, creating a magical atmosphere that lingers long after the credits roll. But drive-ins in Vermont aren't just about movies. They're also about food. Sandy's Drive-In in Sharon is a beloved local institution that has been serving up classic American fare for over 40 years. Just off Interstate 89, Sandy's is a beacon for travelers and locals alike. The menu is a celebration of comfort food, juicy burgers, plump hot dogs, crispy fried seafood, and their legendary onion rings, golden, crunchy, and perfectly seasoned. The all-you-can-eat fish fry on Fridays draws crowds from neighboring towns, and there's a palpable sense of community as friends and families gather at picnic tables or enjoy their meals from the comfort of their cars. Sandy's embodies the best of small-town Vermont hospitality, where the staff know your order by heart and every bite tastes like home. These drive-in gems, though few in number, capture something essential about Vermont's character: a love for tradition, a slower pace, and the simple pleasure of gathering together. While other states may boast a longer list of iconic drive-ins, Vermont's offerings are all the more precious for their rarity. They remind us that sometimes the best experiences are those that take us back to a time when entertainment was shared under open skies, when a burger and a shake could brighten an ordinary evening, and when the journey was as important as the destination. Beyond the drive-ins themselves, Vermont's landscape provides an idyllic backdrop for these experiences. Rolling green hills, dense forests, and winding country roads set the stage for summer nights spent outdoors. As dusk falls and the first stars appear, there's a sense that time slows down, allowing people to savor the moment. Whether you're watching a blockbuster from your car at Sunset Drive-In, catching a classic film from your motel window in Fairleigh, or sharing a basket of fried clams at Sandy's, you're participating in a tradition that connects generations. It's this sense of continuity that makes Vermont's drive-ins so meaningful. Many of these establishments have weathered decades of change, shifting tastes, new technologies, and the challenges of running a seasonal business in a rural state. Yet they endure, thanks to the loyalty of their communities and the enduring appeal of the drive-in experience. For families, it's a chance to create memories that will last a lifetime. For travelers, it's an opportunity to discover a slice of authentic Vermont culture. And for everyone who visits, it's a reminder that joy can be found in the simplest of pleasures: a warm meal, a good movie, and the company of those you love. While Vermont may never be home to dozens of drive-ins, that scarcity only adds to their allure. Each visit feels like a special occasion, a break from routine, and a celebration of Americana. So, if you find yourself in the Green Mountain State, don't miss the chance to seek out these hidden treasures. Whether you're catching a film under the stars or savoring a basket of onion rings by the roadside, you'll discover that Vermont's drive-ins are more than just places to eat and watch movies. They're living reminders of the power of community, tradition, and the enduring magic of the open road. And if you happen to stumble upon a new drive-in tucked away in a corner of Vermont, be sure to spread the word. In a world that moves ever faster, these cherished spots are worth preserving and celebrating. After all, sometimes the best hidden gems are the ones that bring us together. One movie, one meal, and one memory at a time. Across America, the classic drive-in is more than just a place to grab a bite. It's a beloved tradition, a nostalgic trip back in time, and a celebration of the local flavors that give each state its own unique taste. From the deep south to the windswept plains, from neon-lit city corners to riverside retreats, these drive-ins aren't just serving food, they're serving memories. Let's take a journey through the heart of America's drive-in culture, one legendary stop at a time. In Mississippi, Phillips Drive-In in Tupelo stands as a testament to the art of the chili cheeseburger. Here, the burgers are unapologetically messy, piled high with meaty chili and gooey cheese that drips down your fingers and begs for another bite. Locals know that the homemade root beer, frothy and sweet, is the only thing that can truly complement such a hearty meal. But Phillips isn't just about lunch or dinner. Their breakfast menu has become a morning ritual for many, offering classic Southern staples that fuel the day ahead. In Tupelo, the drive-in isn't just a stop. It's a community gathering place where stories are shared over burgers and mugs of root beer. Traveling north to Missouri, Chuck-a-Burger Drive-In in St. Louis takes you on a retro ride straight to the 1950s. The neon signs cast a soft glow over the parking lot as car hops, dressed in classic uniforms, deliver loaded trays right to your window. The burgers, big and juicy, come stacked with fresh toppings, while thick, creamy shakes are blended to perfection. It's nostalgia on a bun, and every visit feels like stepping into a scene from a vintage postcard. The laughter, the music, and the unmistakable hum of happy conversation make Chuck-a-Burger a timeless delight. Montana's Mark's In-N-Out, nestled in Livingston, is a seasonal haven that draws crowds as soon as the snow melts. Simplicity is the secret here. Crispy, fresh-cut fries, milkshakes so thick you'll need a spoon, and burgers made from locally sourced beef. There's no need for frills when the ingredients shine this brightly. In the shadow of the mountains, Mark's is more than a meal. It's a cherished marker of summer, a place where memories are made over cones of melting ice cream and the sizzle of the grill. In Nebraska, Dub Drive-In in Valentine is a family operation with a reputation that stretches well beyond state lines. The old-fashioned burgers, cooked to order, are juicy and satisfying, while the malts are thick enough to stand a spoon upright. Generations of families have gathered at Dub's, sharing stories and laughter under the glow of the sign that's welcomed travelers for decades. It's a place where tradition is honored, and every meal feels like coming home. Las Vegas may be known for its glitz and glamour, but at Snappy's in Nevada, it's all about comfort. This humble drive-in offers a welcome escape from the bright lights, serving up affordable burgers, chili cheese dogs, and onion rings that crunch with every bite. The menu is straightforward, the portions generous, and the atmosphere refreshingly laid back. For locals and visitors alike, Snappy's is a reminder that sometimes the simplest pleasures are the most satisfying. In New Hampshire, Arnie's Place in Concord has mastered the art of the backyard cookout. Here, burgers and fries are just the beginning. Hand-dipped ice cream is the real star, drawing crowds to the picnic tables that dot the lawn. The vibe is relaxed and friendly, with families and friends gathering to savor the flavors of summer. At Arnie's, every day feels like a celebration, and every meal is a chance to slow down and enjoy the moment. New Jersey's Weber's Drive-In in Pennsauken is the very definition of classic drive-in culture. Frosted mugs of root beer, delivered by smiling car hops, set the tone for a meal that's equal parts comfort and nostalgia. Burgers, hot dogs, and crispy fries are served up fast and fresh, with a side of the kind of service that keeps customers coming back year after year. It's a taste of history and a beloved tradition for generations of Jersey families. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, A&B Drive-In is renowned for one thing: the green chili cheeseburger. Spicy, juicy, and wrapped in paper that's soon soaked through, these burgers are the stuff of legend. The green chile adds a fiery kick that perfectly complements the rich beef, while the soft buns and melted cheese tie it all together. It's a local favorite, and one bite is all it takes to understand why. Jumpin' Jack's Drive-In in Scotia, New York, offers more than just great food. It offers an experience. Perched on the edge of the Mohawk River, this drive-in serves up fried fish sandwiches, burgers, and creamy ice cream, all enjoyed with a waterfront view. On weekends, the excitement builds with water ski shows that delight kids and adults alike. It's a summer tradition that captures the spirit of upstate New York. In Charlotte, North Carolina, South 21 Drive-In is a legend. The Superboy Burger, a towering double patty loaded with toppings, is the undisputed star. But everything on the menu is made with care and served with a smile. The retro charm of the drive-in remains untouched by time, and the sense of community is as strong as ever. Bismarck, North Dakota, is home to Scotty's Drive-In, where hearty portions and genuine kindness go hand in hand. The burgers are big, the fries are crisp, and the signature tartar sauce is a local obsession. It's a place where everyone is treated like family, and where good food and good company are always on the menu. In Ohio, Swenson's is a drive-in icon. Car hops dart between cars, delivering galley boy burgers topped with 2 secret sauces, along with shakes and fries that have earned a loyal following. The service is fast, the flavors are bold, and the experience is unforgettable. Oklahoma's Tim's Drive-In in War Acres has been serving up classic comfort food since 1953. The steak sandwich supreme is a local legend, piled high with juicy meat, melted cheese, and grilled onions. Paired with hand-dipped milkshakes and crispy fries, it's a meal that stood the test of time, delivered with warmth and a sense of pride. Sugar Pine Drive-In in Troutdale, Oregon, brings a fresh twist to the drive-in tradition. Nestled along the Columbia River Gorge, it's a place where brisket melts in your mouth, soft serve is topped with olive oil and sea salt, and every bite feels crafted with care. The atmosphere is playful and inviting, blending the best of summer camp nostalgia with culinary creativity. Crab's Tropical Treat in Pennsylvania is pure fun. With bold milkshake flavors, juicy burgers, and crispy fried chicken, this Lebanon County favorite is a mini vacation with every visit. The colorful signage and festive vibe make every meal feel like a celebration. Evelyn's Drive-In in Tiverton, Rhode Island is a seafood lover's paradise. Clam cakes, chowder, and lobster rolls are served with a view of the harbor and a salty breeze. It's a place to relax, unwind, and savor the bounty of the ocean. In South Carolina, Snow Cap Drive-In in North Augusta captures the charm of a bygone era. With retro signage, friendly car hops, and a pimento cheeseburger that's pure Southern comfort, it's a gathering place for locals and visitors alike. The banana splits are legendary, and the sweet tea flows freely. Finally, Circle E Drive-In in Murdo, South Dakota, is a roadside treasure where double cheeseburgers are griddled to perfection and homemade pies await. It's humble, hearty, and full of heart, a true slice of Americana, served with a side of Dakota hospitality. From coast to coast, these drive-ins remind us that great food, friendly faces, and a little nostalgia never go out of style. There's something magical about the glow of neon lights, the sizzle of a hot griddle, and the promise of comfort food served straight to your window. Across America, the classic drive-in isn't just a place to grab a meal. It's a living time capsule, where nostalgia and local flavor come together in every bite. Whether you're road tripping cross-country or seeking out a beloved hometown haunt, these drive-ins serve up more than just burgers and fries. They dish out slices of Americana, one order at a time. From Tennessee's legendary Jiffy Burger to Wyoming's hamburger stand, let's take a journey through some of the best drive-ins the country has to offer. In Tennessee, the small town of Manchester is home to a true Southern staple, Jiffy Burger. Since 1966, this retro gem has welcomed generations of hungry travelers and loyal locals with its classic drive-in charm and a menu that keeps comfort food cravings at bay. Step up to the window and you'll find the Boss Burger, a towering creation stacked with crispy bacon and a secret sauce that's been the subject of local legend for decades. Pair it with their deep-fried pickles, golden and tangy, and wash it all down with a creamy hand-spun shake. Whether you're fueling up before heading to the world-famous Bonnaroo Music Festival or just passing through on I-24, Jiffy Burger offers a nostalgic taste of Tennessee hospitality. The retro decor and friendly service make it feel like you've stepped back into the 1960s, and with every bite, you'll understand why this spot remains a must-stop for anyone craving a perfectly executed drive-in experience. Next, we head south to Texas, where everything's bigger, including the drive-in legends. Top-notch Burgers in Austin has been a local icon since the early 1970s, and its fame only grew when it served as the backdrop for the cult classic film Dazed and Confused. But top-notch is more than just a slice of Hollywood history. Here, the secret is in the smoke. Their burgers are cooked over real charcoal, giving each patty a signature flavor that's impossible to replicate on an ordinary grill. The menu is a love letter to classic Americana. Double cheeseburgers with gooey melted cheese, crispy fried chicken with just the right amount of crunch, and hand-battered onion rings that are the stuff of legend. The car hop service means you never have to leave your front seat, and the laid-back Austin vibe ensures that every visit feels like a summer night well spent. Top Notch isn't just a restaurant, it's a Texas treasure, where every meal is a reminder that good food and good company never go out of style. Traveling west to Utah, Philly's Car Hop Cafe in Saratoga Springs brings the golden age of drive-ins roaring back to life. At Philly's, the details matter. Vintage uniforms, gleaming chrome trays, and a menu that's all about juicy burgers topped with house-made sauce. Slide into your seat and order up a classic malt, thick and frosty, before diving into a burger that's as fresh as it is flavorful. Philly's captures the essence of beehive state nostalgia, offering a warm welcome and an experience that feels both timeless and uniquely local. It's the perfect place to slow down, savor your meal, and soak up a little retro magic. In Vermont, the search for a classic drive-in proves surprisingly tricky. Despite the state's abundance of charming small towns and scenic byways, a true old-school drive-in that fits the iconic mold remains elusive. But perhaps there's a hidden gem tucked away on a back road, waiting to be discovered. If you know of a spot that deserves the spotlight, share it with the world. There's always room on the list for one more mouth-watering destination. Virginia takes us to Christiansburg, where Dude's Drive-In has been keeping things simple and satisfying since the 1950s. The formula here is straightforward. Big, juicy burgers, foot-long hot dogs loaded with toppings, and milkshakes so rich they could double as dessert. Dude's feels like the neighborhood backyard hangout, only with better fries and a sense of community that spans generations. It's a place where memories are made, where a quick lunch can turn into an afternoon of laughter, and where every visit feels like coming home. Heading north to Washington, Frugal's is redefining what fast food can be. With locations across the state, Frugal's proves that speed and quality don't have to be mutually exclusive. The menu is streamlined for maximum efficiency: juicy burgers, perfectly seasoned fries, and shakes that are thick and satisfying. There's no fuss, just classic drive-in fare executed to perfection. Frugal's embodies the spirit of modern drive-in dining: fast, fresh, and always focused on flavor. In West Virginia, the iconic Frostop in Huntington is impossible to miss. Thanks to its giant rotating mug sign, a beacon for anyone in search of retro charm. Inside, the experience is pure Americana. Frosty mugs filled with homemade root beer, juicy burgers piled high, and chili dogs that are gloriously messy and satisfying. Frostop is a place where the past feels alive, and every sip of that ice-cold root beer is a reminder of simpler times. Wisconsin brings us to JD's Drive-In, a Wisconsin Rapids institution that defines heartland hospitality. Here, the portions are generous, the custard shakes are thick enough to require a spoon, and the Friday fish fry is the stuff of local legend. Picnic benches and neon lights set the scene for gatherings big and small, and the prices are as comforting as the food itself. JD's is everything you want from a Midwest drive-in: warm, welcoming, and delicious. Finally, our journey ends in Wyoming, at the hamburger stand in Cheyenne. This unassuming spot keeps things fast, simple, and deeply satisfying. Griddled burgers, chili cheese dogs, and crinkle-cut fries are the order of the day, beloved by locals who appreciate straightforward, unfussy flavor. The hamburger stand might be the last stop on our list, but it proves that sometimes less really is more. No matter where the road takes you, these drive-ins serve as reminders that the best meals are often the simplest, made with care, and shared with those who matter most. If you've got a favorite drive-in that didn't make the list, don't keep it to yourself. Share the love and help keep these treasured institutions alive for generations to come.